This week on How Do They Do It, we have two very special guests with us with a relationship that no one understands. How do Dr. Frankenstein and his monster coexist? Let's find out. Fast. So I basically do anything any other scientist would. I wake up, I brush my teeth, I create a hideous and disgusting monster. I make some lunch, I really just try and enjoy the day,
Sorry about that. Doc, what's the goldfish at?
But I've ate the rest of them.
You ate the rest of them? They had my name on the box!
Sorry, I was hungry. Doc is such a... You don't understand what it's like living with the guy. All he does is prance around his house being like, "Oh, I created you, do this for me." And then he's like, "Oh, you're so gross, you're hideous, you're disgusting. How could I have created such a hideous slob like you?" It is mind-boggling, the things this man says to me. And the worst part is, he didn't give me a name. People give their pet fish names. And me, a walking and talking, basically human, he doesn't give me a name. Just because I'm compiled of, a bunch of different deceased human body parts, I don't deserve a name. Technically Monster, yeah. Technically Monster is my name. But, it's a hurtful name. So for the rest of the interview, please refer to me as Dave. Dave Walker. Mr. Dave Walker. Mr. Dave M. Walker. Dr. Mr. Dave. As you might have guessed, I infinitely enjoy creating things. I've created the monster, which is a huge mistake, but, that's not the whole point. I still like creating things, But sometimes I have some trouble, coming up with ideas to create things. Like I tried to make the monster a wife. That was an idea of, it was terrible. I couldn't have made a worse idea. So now I've been, binge watching, Netflix to come up with more ideas on things to create. On a daily basis, I'm usually pretty stressed out, as you can probably tell with, living with the doc. So to relax myself, I'll usually, make a pina colada and I'll sit out in the pool, like on a raft, and I'll try and relax. Doc doesn't let me go out in public anymore after, the incidents. Strangle a couple people because your owner is mentally abusive and physically abusive towards you. And suddenly I'm the bad guy? Give me a break. The monster isn't always that bad. He can keep the kids off my lawn. He can reach the cookies from the top of the pantry. As gross and hideous as this monster is, he isn't always the worst. He can be pretty cool sometimes.
Shivers down your spine. Shrinking's gonna shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers